Welcome to the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. Well, two teams who have yet to play each other here in the Tallahassee Regional square off in the regional final. The number 5 national seed, Florida State, one win away from their 12th Super Regional appearance. Auburn needs 2 wins today for their 4th Super and first since 2017. Two teams eliminated yesterday, including a triple and double for her 2 hits against RMU, and she cranks one deep center field, and that's the way the game begins. Isa Torres, her 9th of the year. Two pitches into the game, 1-0 Seminoles.
What a season for Isa Torres. A dynamic leadoff hitter, takes this pitch down in the zone, opposite way, gets her barrel on plane, is able to elevate it over the fence. Isa Torres means so much to her team on defense and on playing at home.
That ball's cranked to right field. Leaping catch by Isis Tresvik, who uses her athleticism to take extra bases away from Kerr.
They do not waste any time getting on the scoreboard. They've done so again here today.
Cue ball off the end of the bat to first base. Annalie Adams takes it herself. 2 down.
Really the best way to disrupt that timing is bring that changeup into your arsenal early in the game.
Let's see if this is playable. Lisenby able to make the catch right near the screen. So after the...
So if you're Auburn, you're swinging.
And a patient Peralta takes down low, ball 4. And the leadoff batter is aboard for the Tigers.
That's something you just don't see from Florida State often.
To Annalie Adams. Got jammed, slow roller. Beecham gets the out at second, and they turn it into 2. Well, what might have been ball 4, and Adams. McCrary in the hole and rips and misses and strikes out. Well, inning looked like it was going a little sideways for Absol. She gets a visit from Lonnie Alameda, and quickly things turn around. Chop towards third, right near the bag. Anna Waller's across the diamond a little high, and Adams able to reach up, bring it down on the bag. From Florida State's perspective, from a couple of different players.
Yeah, we've seen them use a lot of players throughout the lineup.
Out to Peralta at short. She throws out Ross.
You know, every time Florida State has played in this region, a little bit of a different offensive lineup, and
even though it's been a little overcast, which we don't mind. There's ball 4. First walk handed out by Rainey. She had set down 5 in a row since Torres' home run.
See that very often this late in the season. Shows you their good plate discipline.
That's in the dirt, picked up by Lisenby. Late throw down to second, so a wild pitch advances Beecham in his scoring position.
Every chance they get.
22nd pitch of the inning from Rainey is out of the zone again, and it's back-to-back 2-out walks. That ball's hit the left field. Oh, what a catch by KK McCrary. That is a huge defensive play to get him out of the inning unscathed. Well, we saw a great catch. Second campaign with Auburn. Takes the 2-2 on the outside edge for strike 3. Gets Wohlers looking, second strikeout.
Getting used to the hitters. How you feeling that day?
Rolled over on it out to second base. Potter, who stayed in the game and is playing second, fields that ground ball.
Trying to get in on her hands, not let her get that barrel extended.
Absol has fanned 3 of the last 4 Tiger hitters and sets them down in order in the little tap out in front of the plate. Lisenby did everything she could, but Torres with her. Kerr bunts it. Adams Throws to Roach and a sacrifice. Those advance Torres down to second. Hits this one in fairground, deep, and caught on the warning track by Abby Smith, but deep enough. Torres watching that the entire way. Tag.
Runs.
That's to right field. Tresvik ranges back and makes the catch. And they strand Torres at third. 0-2 to Tresvik. Chases the high hard one, and that's now 4 strikeouts in the last bottom of the first with a walk, but was erased in a double play. So Apsel's faced the minimum number of hitters, and with Lisenby popping it up behind second base, caught by Torres. That's now 2 down.
Throw her out before she can get down to first base.
Lays down a bunt. That's a fair ball picked up by Edenfield, and the race is won by Abby Smith. You just set that up perfectly, Carol, even though the ball only went about 5. Sends it in the air to right field. Hit pretty well, but looks like it's staying in the yard, and does so on the warning track. Katie Dack makes the catch, and the Tigers strand their first base runner.
So not as quite as much force on every pitch.
Check swing, she went. That is a strikeout.
Carroll was still in the strike zone too long.
Hot shot, cheating that way was Peralta. And she throws out Ross.
Developed an entire plan for her and in training and how to get better, and then she was sold.
Low throw, but dug out by Adams. And that is 6 in a row set down by S.J. Guerin. When we come back, ground ball to third, scooped by Beecham. Jason East throws perfect. Is there something about Apsel right now in these? That ball's blasted, dead center field and over the 220 mark. KK McCrary to the deep part of the yard has tied it up.
Good adjustment from McCrary. We were just talking about it. Apsel goes back with the rise ball. This one is not as high as she's been throwing at eye level. This one is about belt high, chest high, and McCrary stays strong through the ball, meets it out front. Apsel provides a lot of power with that velocity coming in, just as much velocity going out, and we've got a tie ball game.
3-2 pitch. Very patient Wohlers, who fell behind in the count and comes back to work a walk. It's the second walk homer in this inning. Big 3-2 pitch from Julia Apsel, and that's inside ball 4. And we'll see if this is the time that Lonnie Alameda selects to make a move to her bullpen. Well, it was the second pitch of the sequence that Leck had a chance to put a ball in play, and then she gets the curveballs back-to-back and strikes. 3-1 is hit fair down the line and left, and is going to give Auburn the lead. Wohlers in, waved around Roach. No relay from Torres. Tresvik, 2-run double.
Good adjustment from Tresvik. She knew what was coming. Look how she opens up her front foot in order to keep her hands inside, get the barrel to the ball, and the ball finds a very deep part of the park. The senior is fired up.
Set up a decisive game later today. That's popped up right near the mound, the circle, and is caught by Apsel to retire the side. So they score 3, and it all started. Bounce towards first. Adams steps on the bag. 3 unassisted.
Very quiet.
Off the end of the bat and a flare out to second base from Rose Roach. Well, it's going to bring up Torres, who's 2 for 2, but as you mentioned, the rest of the team now is a combined. This is put on the ground to Roach. Got her to roll over that. That is 9 in a row set down by S.J. Guerin. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
Strike zone challenges the hitter.
She paints the outside corner and gets Smith looking. It's that kind of command. It helps. Ball shot to the alley in right center field, but it stays up long enough that Katie Dack sprinting to her right. Got in the gap and made the play. Took
Instant in the no call, but that is painted on the corner.
That ball past Torres and into left center field. A 2-out base hit. Adams. Sends that one through the hole and into left field. Prairie's had a very good regional here in Tallahassee, and that's back-to-back 2-out hits here for the Tigers. Hit to right center field, deep and off the scoreboard. 10th homer of the year for Anna Wohlers. And it is a silencer here at Joanne Graff Field, except for the cheering around home plate, and Auburn is up 6-1.
This is a confident team in Auburn right now, swinging aggressively. This pitch is down in the zone. Wohlers takes her barrel, and she's able to elevate the ball. Look at the emotion on the face of Wohlers. Finishes her swing, uses her backside to get that elevation. I tell you what, Auburn has.
Puts that ball in the air to right center field. Hit pretty well, but it's going to be gone again. Roach's 5th of the year. She says, I don't need to take the walk. She comes back and makes it back-to-back home runs for Auburn.
The 3rd home run of the game for Auburn. This pitch left way too over the middle of the plate by Widra, and Roach does not miss. This team is on fire right now. Hitting is contagious. Kerr makes a good effort.
And for Auburn if it gets to a second game today. Out to center field, and that's run down by Kerr. But it's been a stunning reversal here over the last 2 innings, Carroll. A&M in that game. It's the largest deficit they've faced all year. After getting back in the count, Guerin misses, ball 4. And Kerr. It happens in a hurry. Onto the berm and left. 2-run shot for Dack, her team leading 15th. And look out for the Noles. It's now 7-3.
It's the patience in this at-bat that led to the elevated pitch with a full count. Dack knew it off the bat. She is on time, gets a full swing on it, finishes her swing. It was a no-doubter. That was a line drive, got out of here in a hurry, but it was the patience shown. She was able to lay off some of those marginal pitches till she got a pitch up in the zone she could drive.
Gets loose. They try to get Guerin to get some more outs. Got under that. It's going to stay in the ballpark on left field from McCrary. But Guerin's starting to lead. And an RBI double in game 1 of the regional against Robert Morris, and hits a line drive to left, right at McCrary.
But something to be said about staying in the grind and working and getting your chance.
Ground ball to third, gathered by Wohlers, and on to first to retire the side. So Guerin after the 2-run homer by Dack. And if Auburn were to hang on and win this game, we'd have a decisive game about a half hour after the conclusion. Stresvik goes down swinging. And Gooden picks up her first strikeout. on the ground towards third base past Beecham, but there was Torres right there. Come up with it and make a strong throw to get Lisenby. It's probably a good thing that Beecham didn't come up with that ball.
Yeah, I think it doesn't have a lot of Florida State.
That's ball 4. Crowd doesn't like the pulled fair down the line and left, and with the speed of Smith, they're going to wave her around, and she's going to score easily from first base on a double by Peralta. And Auburn.
Been the free passes for Florida State. That's led to a lot of runs. Timely clutch hitting. This time it's Peralta. Good adjustments from Auburn. Florida State's been working those right-handed batters inside all day long. They've been backing off the plate.
Wasn't even close. Gooden able to corral it. Make the underhand toss to Bueno to retire the side. But Auburn doing what they do. A 2-out rally, add a run. Last chance for FSU when we come back.
Really giving up only a couple pitches that she's given into.
Strike 3 call on the 3-2 pitch. Beecham was headed up the line. Making ball 4.
Aaron, it's a lot of pitches per batter to get the out.
Whacked into center field, and right there is Abby Smith, and Auburn is 1 out away from forcing the decisive Game 7 here in Tallahassee. The Auburn Tigers have forced a decisive Game 7 in the Tallahassee Regional. They beat Florida State by a final of 8-3.
And they earned this victory. Home runs throughout the lineup. S.J. Guerin was a warrior in the circle, really shut down this high-powered Florida State offense. This is a determined team. They know how to outlast other teams. They're used to coming from behind, as they did in this victory as well. It's